Um, I know I said I wasn't gonna go live on this channel um for some time, but here we are a few hours later. Mm. Here we are after the weed gummy kicks in. Oh man. Um what is that? Okay. Anyways, also I feel like I haven't gone live on this channel at this hour. Oh, don't stay small because of the title. Um yeah, that's actually what I was going to talk about. Is I went on a walk. I went on a walk um when this weed gummy hit, and I feel like I needed that. And also I really realized, like, I really am afraid of success. I don't know what it is. I think that's why I self-sabotage so much. Is because, like, for some reason, like, success really scares me. Stay small, gatekeep. I don't know, man. I just, like, do you guys understand that? Does that make sense? Leather jacket for, huh? What is success to you? Um, like meeting your potential. I think that's what it is. I think that's what I um realized I was scared of. I think that's what it is. Like meeting my potential. I don't know. Cuz I feel like when I feel like I know I can do it, but for some reason I'm terrified. I don't know why. If that makes sense. Like, yeah. Thoughts? Oh man. W late night stream. I think it's a good one, Tom Cooks. Sometimes I feel like there is actually a time and place for these streams, and I feel like it's now. So you couldn't sleep. I think it had something to do with that, and also the fact that I was like forced to cook something tonight, which was weird. Anyways, uh, yeah. After that, I really had like a long walk. I ate a weed gummy and thought about things, and I was wondering really what this is, and wondering if any of you guys experienced that, like this fear of your own potential. I keep forgetting to like really check out this night bot that I think it was Marco you were telling me about. What do you mean? Um, like being afraid of your own success, being afraid of your potential. I'm I think cuz I'm scared of myself, but not in like the way that you maybe you're thinking right now, but in the way like I'm scared to like meet all of me. I don't know. That sounds kind of fucking crazy, but how do I explain this? fear of your own potential is just fear of not feeling like you deserve it. You do. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. See, I haven't been able to figure it out. Like, I haven't been able to figure out what it is, like why I'm so afraid of it. Um, yeah, maybe it's that. But I know, like, when I find it, it will really resonate. Like the stream I had earlier today, that thing I discussed with ChatGPT, the conclusion we came to together. Um, you just picked your nose. My nose is itchy. Let me itch my nose. Are you saying you are apprehensive about being in touch with all sides of yourself? I'm not necessarily apprehensive. I'm just scared. I'm scared. I will do it. I just like I don't know. I don't know. I have hyena energy tonight. Okay. What does that even mean? Do you ever think about lip filler? No, I don't really care. Are you wearing makeup? Yes. Instagram ID, please. Well, people are so weird. Okay, we're not talking about this tonight. What we're talking about is what's going on here tonight. Um, what we're discussing, what we were discussing, which was the fear of ourselves or the fear of our potential. I was just wondering if, see, this is why, like, I feel like this would be such a good topic in the right community. But I feel like most of you guys are just like, huh? What? Oh, man. So it's not quite clicking. Have you ever ate an orange like an apple without peeling it? No, I have not done such a thing. Chat is cooked. I know what you mean. Self-sabotage is fear of not getting out of your comfort zone. You need to risk it and get what you want. But I have. I have risked it in other ways. The only thing I haven't risked is like, I don't know, like the weird things. Like weird things. I don't know. It's like not the things that people typically don't risk. Like I've risked a lot of weird crazy shit, but I've not risked like the normal things. If that makes sense. I'm scared of oranges too much. I salivate at success, not money. Why is just being on top of my hobby? I also don't count like money necessarily as successful, but it I think whatever it is like meeting your potential is what I was saying. Like I want to be there. I want to meet my potential. And I can't do that until I guess I like maybe it's just that I haven't fully accepted myself. Maybe that's what it is. Because it's whatever it is it's big enough for me to literally not see it. Like I've whatever this is, I've hidden it from myself so well that I really forgot where I put it. You know what I mean? Like no more weed for you. Um what do you think is holding you back? My fear, I guess it's my fear of like engaging with the world in some ways. Like I don't know. Fuck, how do I explain this without sounding like a fucking psycho? Well, I know that I'm not because I'm just a product of my circumstances. And I know that anybody in my position would have probably been feeling the same way. It's just that they're not thinking about it. I think that's the conclusion I came to. Um, you'll be in the right place and time when you find the thing you're looking for. I am close to finding it. See, this is, well, what I was saying earlier. This is why I'm really frustrated that I lost my passport because, like, I really was gonna go to, like, I would have been gone by now. I don't know. And I would have, like, been on my way to India. Now I'm just here and I have no passport. It's really weird. It's a really weird, like, I don't know. Like, my life feels strange right now. Like, not having a passport is crazy. Like, I feel unsafe without a passport. Um, insane people don't know they're insane. I I mean, I'm open to the idea that I'm insane. I would not be surprised. Like, cause I see my mom and I'm like, hmm, that lady is not sane. So it's possible that I'm not sane either. You know what I mean? Like, that lady gave birth to me. So, but at the same time, I feel like if you're able to at least admit to yourself that you could be a little bit fucked up, then it's okay. I think the problem only begins when, like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? When, like, uh, when you're just, like, in denial. Yeah, I feel like if you're, like, a little bit fucked up and you, like, know, then it's okay. And then it's like, okay, well, you're just a little bit fucked up. It's the universe telling you to take a step back and think. Yeah. I feel like I think way too much though. I feel like I need to do more, think less. I think that is the like secret for me. Ultimately, I think that's what it'll be. What I have to do. I mean, I know what I have to do. It's just, yeah. I look. I wish I just like had someone to like hold my hand through it, like a child did. You know, I just never got that growing up. I think that's what it is. There's like all these things that like I did all the other things, but I didn't do the things that like your mom would hold your hand through. And you know what I mean? Like, I know there's just certain things in my life that I completely missed out on. And now I'm like, it's affecting my life now in a really fucked up way. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain that to people and to myself, really. But I know it's something that needs to be taken care of. It's just, it's gonna be weird. What's the vibe for tonight? Um, just contemplation. It's weird that hears you reflecting every night. Meanwhile, right now in Chicago, some doctors are shooting each other over a bag of weed. Is that is that actually happening? Don't good, cause you are good food. I don't think you care enough. You already missing out. Little womp womp. I I I don't know if it's is something wrong with me, but I didn't understand that whatever you just sent me at all. Sounds like you were robbed of your childhood, and right now your inner child is talking to you. I think it is. I think my inner child is talking to me. And I think I'm like finally listening, and it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Um, are you being sad or are you just high? I'm not even sad. Like, guys, you have to understand when I feel my emotions, I feel them, I observe them, and I let them like sit at the table. I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't let them completely take over me. I don't have an emotional control problem. I have a different issue. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's. But the only emotion I have a problem with is fear, really. I don't have a problem with anything else. I've, like, basically conquered all the other emotions. I've made it. I've succeeded. um, what time is it in Canada? Like 1:30. Um, do you think you'd have school shooter energy if you were male? No. What do you mean, dumb goods? I hope I don't give school shooter vibes. That is actually terrible. I wish I was 26 again. I wonder how life will be at 26. Is this your deepest fear of the success? I think ultimately it's one of my biggest ones, yeah. Yeah, probably. Actually, weirdly, because it's something I've never. I just don't know what I would do with myself. I don't know. That's also part of it, but not the biggest one. Not to get personal, but were you homeschooled? No. Do I give off that vibe that I was homeschooled? I did have a weird upbringing, though. I had a really strange upbringing. Um, Wait, you're older than 26? No, I'm not. I said I wonder how life will be when I'm 26. Why don't we ever watch TV or use the phone in dreams? That's actually interesting. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't think I remember myself ever watching TV or use the phone in streams. I mean, sorry, in dreams. Streams. Um, Although maybe I didn't. I just obviously don't remember because you don't remember a lot of your dreams. But I just feel like most of my dreams are like me doing things, not using a fucking phone. Bro, what's going on? Are you okay? I'm fine. Like, why do people ask me that? Do I look like I'm like suffering right now? I mean, always, constantly, but like, I'm not suffering that much. What do you think happens after death? I think it depends on whether you were a. If you completed your mission here. If you did, then you move on to the next. And if you didn't, then I think you repeat. You repeat this game in a different body. So, are you chilling? Basically. I guess so. I don't know, some of these questions they ask, sorry for morons. Live life, girl. Yeah. I'm trying to. I did go to public school, yeah. You get buried after death? Yeah, if that's what you choose. Some people get buried. Do you ever see a sketchy guy and think, oh, come on, this guy's gonna set off a bomb here? Um, no, but I do think things, not that, other things. What scares you from success? I think it's like a fear of myself. Someone had brought that up to me before. You know how some people are afraid of their emotions? See, I'm not. I don't have that problem. I have like the problem that people don't have. I have the problem that people don't have. The opposite. We have opposite problems, if that makes sense. Like the things that people are familiar with and are good at, I am afraid of. And the things that they're not good at and afraid of, I'm really good at. So I cooked. That just generalized so much right now, but I hope maybe some of you understood what I was trying to say. I asked my Apple Watch, what is middle age? It said 40 to 70 years old. I'm 39, and as much as I want to be a handsome old dude, I still got young people shit to do. I always thought, yeah, I mean, middle age is like, I thought it was like 40 to 60 though, not 70. I feel like after 60, you're old. I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe I'll have a different thought on this when I get to 60. 60 sounds like a horrifying age right now, to be honest. But, because I feel like I'm totally, like, I'm gonna have to do it alone. Like, I've been thinking about this too, is like, when I get old, it's just me and my brothers. Like, I don't know. I would definitely not. I mean, like, I don't it's gonna be weird. I don't really have, like, any other family, so it's just like, strange. Damn, sounds complicated. I hope it helped you. I forgot what you were what how long ago you sent that. I'm afraid of going to the kitchen at night and the lights are off. You keep your kitchen lights on at night. So let me see if I got it right. You know you're good at thinking, so you are afraid of that? No. I'm just afraid of, like, I don't know, I'm afraid of, like, being seen. I think that's what it is, because, like, I really, like, this happened to me with this channel too. Initially it started, like, gaining a lot of traction when I first started, and that terrified the shit out of me. And yeah, I could just, I don't know, I just, like, kind of, I couldn't ride that wave. I had to, like, get off. I don't know what it is about me. That's just how I am. I don't know. I don't like when, I don't like feeling, if you just feel like, I don't like being human. Oh man. Trying to really, like, find how to articulate this thought. It's not articulating. The pressure of being successful. Once you get older, you will understand certain things about success. Maybe. If you want to have some kids or something, I will at some point. You won't get a family when you're older? I do. I will. Yeah, I will. I definitely want to take 2 more gummies. Dude, I don't know, this gummy tonight hit in a really interesting way. I don't know what it was. But, like, I suddenly felt okay with a lot of things. I think that's, like, why I feel okay with this recent realization. Is because, like, okay, like, I want to really get to the bottom of this thought, because this is what's holding me back from all the things that I want, obviously. So don't be afraid, be a G. Yeah, I think it's also, like, I was so suppressed growing up, like, so suppressed. I don't know, like, I was like, I just wasn't allowed to exist. I don't know, it sounds like maybe strange to some people, but yeah, and I think I still just don't allow myself to fully exist, just be. you know? Like that the feeling is uncomfortable to me. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but like I don't know how to like shake it effectively. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna have to deal with the pain. Am I missing something? I'm always sober. I'm no, I'm missing something. I don't know. We don't really care about what you're saying. Okay, okay. You like Arctic Monkeys? I do. Fun fact: Arctic Monkeys was my favorite shit to listen to for like 4 years straight in high school. I got really autistic about the Arctic Monkeys, dude. Like I basically know every song and I know the words to every song. Like yeah, yeah. I was obsessed. I still listen to them occasionally, honestly, but yeah, it's like a trip down memory lane because I listened to them from like 13 to 18 basically. Do you like Tyler the Creator? Sure. I don't know. I'm not like I don't not really like a fan. This this really hot chick said she'll come see Corn with me. It's her first metal concert. Okay, well, that sounds fun. You know, concert dates are fun. I've been to a concert date. It was fun. Can you be mine? That's not even how the song I think you're referencing the Arctic Monkeys, but it's Are You Mine? It's not that. I grew up with Arctic Monkeys in Sheffield. Nice. Yeah, they came. There was I think it was 2018. Yeah, when they. I mean, they released a new album, which wasn't my favorite. I forgot what the album was called, but you know that one. Um, the one after the AM album. Um, but anyways, they did a tour for that album, and I just like missed out on seeing it. Because a lot of it was because of my own self sabotage. That was back then. So we have not kicked this habit. Whatever this is that I'm doing. You were obsessed and you became something like that? Something like what? Things and success don't bring you happiness. That's not. If you were here earlier, you would know that I wasn't talking about success as in materialistic or monetary success. You know what I mean? I was talking about like what success to me is it's meeting your potential in whatever you were doing. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm afraid of. I live in the 505, nowhere to go back to. Okay, okay. Um, Tom Cook's corn metal. May helps bottle it up and release. I guess so, but again, I don't have an emotional problem. I have a different problem. I don't have a problem really with my emotions sometimes, but it usually arises when I'm like in relationships. But when I'm alone, I don't really have emotional problems. It's only from like other people's stuff, and most of it I can manage. Like I don't know. I don't know. sometimes when I get sad, I get reminded that I'm lucky to be alive and conscious. Imagine being dead. Yeah, no, I'm not sad. I don't feel my emotions like that. I don't like get stuck in one emotion and let it define me. I feel my emotion and I realize that's the emotion I'm feeling about something. And I, move on from it. But I haven't been able to do that with other fear. I haven't been able to do that with fear. I've been able to do that with a lot of other things, but not fear for some reason. Fear is, I mean, specific, like fear with specific things that what you've spoken about. You think you'd be a good mother? I do think I'd be a good mother. Um, yes, but also I know that to fully become a good mother, I have to manage this one demon. You know, I have to deal with this one demon, and I feel like after that, unstoppable. Unstoppable. When you're in an amazing relationship, that means you're very successful. True. True. I had a, like good relationships, and I've had like one amazing relationship. Um, the first thing I do when I go to concerts is take note of what race everyone is. Okay, Tom Cooks. Why? Why do such thing? I know you. Well, what? Okay, anyways, I just assume you probably don't. When someone says I know you, that that creeps me. Like, it scares me. I don't know. I don't want anybody to know me, which is also a weird thing. That's actually why I like forced myself on the internet because I was like, this might be like good for my mental health because again, I think also the fear thing is an ego thing. It's my ego defending me. It's like my ego protecting me from reality in a sense. And I'm just tired of that, man. I don't like I think it's about time that I fix this in my life and I stop running away from this, you know? But it's difficult again. Maybe the way I'm thinking of doing it isn't the right way and that's why I'm scared of it. Like maybe I need to establish other things first. Like first I think before I tackle this success thing, I need to learn how to trust people. I feel like I feel like that needs to come before this success thing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I need to learn how to trust people first before I move on to the next stage of my life. I don't know. Maybe that's to some people not super mandatory, but I feel like that's what it is. Only fear I have is commitment. I'd rather fight a grizzly than deal with people nowadays. Yeah, it's difficult to deal with people, but also when you learn how to, it's really fun. I like dealing with people who like are emotionally mature because it's fun then to interact. But if you're not emotionally mature, then it's a pain, a painful thing because you will take things personally. Oh no, and a bunch of other stuff. And you haven't learned how to like communicate usually with different kinds of people. Do not fear mastering being successful. Embrace it instead. Yeah, it's just difficult. I think I'm in that stage of my life now where I'm like, fuck. I've been waiting for years, for decades, for like mom to come around, and she never did. And now I fucking have to do it myself. You know what I mean? I don't know if like that's something you guys can relate to, but like, I think it's just like that part of like, I've been mothering myself and my mother for so long that like I thought for some reason in my head I was like sure that no like one day I think like subconsciously, not that I was really thinking like this, but subconsciously the body thinks like no one day mom will come around, and that day never comes. It's like fuck. I wonder if that's how it is for like kids who lose their father their father spontaneously leaves the family. I wonder if like these fatherless kids also wonder to themselves like, hey, like maybe my dad will come around one day, and he just never does, and you just like keep thinking that. I don't know. Fear is only a barrier because you can't be afraid if you don't know what's beyond the fear. True, true. And that's something I'm afraid of myself because the only thing beyond that fear is myself. What is this dream about? Thoughts, deep thoughts. And this is why my mental health is stopping me from having a relationship. Because you can't communicate. Trust is earned, and when someone you care about does it. Sorry, someone you care about does that, it become easier after the fact. It's really hard for me to trust people because like I was betrayed by my closest person, like my mom. It's hard for me to trust people because my mom lied to me for my whole life. It's a really fucked up feeling. I mean, I'm like at peace with it. I understand. Like, I'm not tripping about it. I've already processed it. I'm just trying to figure out what comes next. You know? I don't know how old your mom is, but at a certain point, a person is who they are. They don't change. Oh, I know. I'm not. I know. I know. Oh, dude, for sure. For sure, this woman is not changing even a little bit. It's set in stone. um, I hope my mom mellows out and stops being a meth head. But she's silly. Oh no, Marco. Oh no. Yeah, man, all I can say is good luck with that. Sometimes it sucks when they're just not even there in the mind. Do you feel aimless, maybe? I don't feel aimless. I actually feel like I know where I'm going. I'm just afraid of myself. And I don't know. Like, I just. That sounds like a really blunt way to put it and too general and can be totally misinterpreted. So I don't mean it like in like a psychological way. I'm just like afraid of my human essence, but I feel like I shouldn't be because everyone I know the thing that I'm afraid of is something that everyone is it's a part of everybody. I know that deep down it is. It exists in everybody. So why am I so afraid of it? I don't know. But I think the point is not to figure out why, it's to um just do, like, regardless of the fear, you know? But I've been fucking scared, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need like a different environment for sure. Like again, that's why I think this will get unlocked when I go to India for sure. I think this will be like the last thing I basically need to do. If you're afraid of success, then what is more frightening is continuous failure. Face whatever is new in your new page. Let yourself be carried away by the waves of the vast ocean. I know. I need to let go. I know I need to like, dude, um one of the eight legs, or like the they're the yamas and the niyamas. One of them is like external values, one of them is internal values, and the last thing, I think it's the eighth thing for the internal values, is surrendering to the divine. And I haven't been able to do that. But the way my teacher put it is, he said, you can't just surrender to anybody. Surrender to the divine. And I think that means like trust in God, really, you know? And I haven't been able to do that. But I need to, because that's the thing, that's like the only way, really. Especially if you're like me and you like don't have, like, parents are not an option. They're not. Like, it's okay. Life gave you this fucking deck of cards that didn't give you parents. Whoop-de fucking do. What are you gonna do now? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I gotta, like, you know what I mean? So, I really never had a mother in my life. And the time I did want to get to know her, she died a month later. That's fucked up. Yeah, that kind of happened with me and my dad. I didn't really get to know him, and like right when I was basically starting to get, like, I was like 20. Wait, no, I was 19. I was 19, and like I was like, my brain was starting to develop, and I was like, okay, I think this might be a good time for me to like like, you know, drop the resentment and maybe get to know him. Or, you know, drop whatever. I was super open to having a relationship. He just fucking died. Like, dang, bro. I was like, such bad timing. Such bad timing. He died. Like, fuck, man. Why'd you have to do that? I want my old mom back, but she's not totally bad, just difficult. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like you want your birth mother to be like the mother, you know, and sometimes she just, for whatever reason, you can't have that. Another midnight self meditation, yeah. If you want to be successful, start by plucking out that nose ring. No, it's not about that, dude. It's not about that. I don't have like, I'm not afraid that I can't do something. I'm afraid of what will happen when I do. I'm afraid of the other side. Um, there's no divine in this case. Fuck, you're wrong. I believe so. If you fear success, then what's... Oh, I already read that. Oh, I think I... Okay. Your teacher is lying to you. You are accepting and blind to it. I mean, it's written in the Yoga Sutras. So it's not my teacher telling me something. And also, if it makes sense to you, then that's something to think about. I think a lot of these ideologies that I learned while I was there actually freed me. So it's something to think about. If you think, like, if something you learned genuinely feels freeing, then I think that should be considered. You know what I mean? I think it shouldn't just be written off. But hey, that's me. That's me. Yeah, blames mother. I'm not even blaming. I'm not even blaming my mother. If you, I don't know if you heard me, but I told you that I am, you know, completely understand, and I've forgiven her. It's not about that though. You can forgive someone and still need to, move forward somehow. Like, I've forgiven her. I know that it's my time. Like, again, I know that, the mother isn't coming. It is what it is. So, don't go to India, go to Rome. No, but Rome doesn't have yoga, so why would I go there? That is my priority right now. You talk to your siblings yet? Yes, I talk to my siblings. I could probably talk to them more often, but I have a good relationship with them, so it's fine. The there's a way you can connect with God, like fasting, praying, or read the Bible. I mean, there's many ways to connect with God, but yeah. I think the world is what you make it. It only stops when you do. Answers will only come in time in the journey that makes a person. Another thing, you don't owe anybody anything, and people don't owe you anything. Yeah, for sure. I think experiences have been really good for me. I mean, I accomplished a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. I learned what's going to make me happy very early on, while most people my age are completely lost, stuck doing something that they absolutely don't enjoy and will resent themselves for in 10 years' time. So, I don't know. I feel like people are going to realize that as they age. And amazing India overall. India is great, and that's what I will post. I will post some India content on this channel when I go, but I'll be doing most of it on a different one. Um, anyways, careful with the elephants. There are none in the north. Those are in the south. I might go there though. I might go. I have had people go down there and they've enjoyed it. So that heads too full. You ain't sleeping much tonight. Well, this is the thing that happens. Well, I might sometimes if I go to the gym after, then it's fine. I'll like at least tire myself out and then be able to sleep. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the thoughts just be rolling in. Um, but I think it's also good to have these moments. Are you in the States? You should travel Southeast Asia. I have. I mean, I've just been to Thailand. You are welcome to Uttarakhand, India. I've been there. Himanshu. I I heard that that name means the like the biggest peak of the mountain. Your aura is a nice peach cooler. A peach color. Oh, why did I read that as cooler? Like a peach cooler, like a rattler. Um, that's nice. That's nice. I guess that's a good thing. You've been to India already. I have. Yes, twice. That's why I'm going back again because I went the first time. I went there for a month. It was really good. I learned a lot about myself. Then I went there a second time for 2 months. And now I'm like, I need to go a third time for half a year to a year. And then the deal is sealed, you know? Elite pronunciation of that India word. Thank you, Marco. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or games, unlimited games, what? But no games, but no more video games, or games, unlimited games and no games? I don't really care. I don't play games. And I don't eat bacon. So you could take them all. Alexander conquered the strongest Indian kingdom. Okay. In India, Rajput are famous and most powerful. Oh, okay. Turkey bacon. Spokoj in Polish means peace, calm. Are you Polish? No, but I am Russian. Well, my parents are Russian, so I guess in some sense. So I think that means I'm Russian, though people try to convince me otherwise. Yes, there's a lot of similarities in Polish words. Probably the best answer possible for that Sisyphean task question. Ты говоришь по-русски? И... You've been here for a while. I feel like you would know that by now. I feel in mystery space. This is the last place the aliens visited on Earth before they left. I think so, but you know. And also, that's what I think. That's what like Hindu mythology says as well. You know, that Hindus were the last. Sorry, that aliens were the last place to. That India was the last place the aliens visited. Uh, I know an Indian dude at my liquor store. His name's Habib. Okay. Why are Russians so depressed? Because the life was fucking hard, bro. Life in Russia is very fucking hard, dude. It was hard for years. Years, brother. Of course. Of course, people are gonna be fucking hard. We have a whole, like, dude, Russians have a whole category of words that are dedicated to be, like, soul crushing insults, dude. Like, words meant to tear down your character and your spirit. There's a whole category of words for this. No such thing exists in English. That shit is brutal. Yeah. So if you know Russian and you have a Russian parent, and you know, or if any of these words were like, dude, this is why I feel like I'm like, you can't break me. People have tried, like, I'm immune to bullying at this point. It's impossible, which is a good thing, by the way, because, like, I think my mom bullied me so hard that, like, any other bullying that comes my way is, like, just feels like a joke in a way. I'm not really, I'm just, like, I know where it's coming from now, so I don't get mad. Like, I don't feel any way about it, you know? I have a Ukrainian crush. Good for you. It is a joke. It basically is a joke, yeah, I guess, but, like, I don't know. I really don't, like, feel any kind of way about it, because I know that, like, I know, I get it. I know where it's coming from. Something on my mom now too. Like anytime she says anything weird to me, like I know where it's coming from, but it's still upsetting because that's my fucking mom, bruh. Like, did you leave Russia? I'm glad if you did. I never had to because my parents did. That's what my dad did. Larry Bird. You sound like that's what your dad did. Some kids fall into drugs and alcoholism. You didn't turn out too bad, dude. I have a wild history. You guys, you know how hard I've worked to be where I am. How hard I've had to work to fucking be where I am. To like not just to like not fall apart from the inside out. You go to sleep, you look tired. I think it's the fucking weed, but um, I'll probably go to bed. Yeah, at some point. Like I'll probably be asleep in like an hour or two, maybe longer. Fuck, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't. Um, some mental toughness there. Oh yes, I'm very mentally tough. Extremely unbreakable, I guess you could say. I my my mind is tough. She's lying. I feel like the only person who could have broken me already is my mom. She and like there's no one else. No one else could hurt me that bad. You know what I mean? Like I feel like my mom is the final boss. Like anything anyone says to me is like not gonna fucking hurt me that bad. I don't know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hi from Florida. Dang mountain mama. Mothers have that effect. Sometimes they do. Can you say hi to Genitalia and Nick Kerr? I don't know who those people are, but okay. If it's the final boss, you gotta beat it and you're good. I know, dude. I know, but it's the final fucking boss. That's why it's like. You grow your weed? No, I don't. I buy it in edible form. Respect your mother now. That's a fucking hard ask, dude. It's hard. It's hard. It is hard. It's hard. Gummies, lollipops, gummies. I would just take the oil if I could, but there's not too many options for them for oil. I'm not inside my body. I am the space it occupies, watching the world unfold from a distance. Um, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I feel like you are inside your body. But that's an interesting way of putting it. Maybe, yeah. Watch the world unfold from a distance. I feel like I'm watching the world unfold. See, I think what it is, like when I say I'm afraid of myself, is I think I've been living my life in like a third. I've been observing myself. I haven't been living in my body. Like I've been observing myself, um, which is kind of fucked up. Do you guys know what I mean? Weed is awesome. I just not smoking it. Yeah, Larry Bird, and it'll stop you from doing all the other drugs. Trust me. You start doing weed, and you're just like, oh, 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 you know, oh. Do you astral project often? No. I like turtles. I guess they're very cute. Now I released some baby turtles actually on the coast of South America. It was so wholesome. I released them into the ocean. Please don't remind me that black people exist. So Tom Clicks, aren't you supposed to be like writing some lyrics these days? I never did any drugs. Good for you, RK. That's important. I mean, it's good. Solid strength. Can you picture an apple in your mind and describe its form and color? Yes. If I'm forgetting to breathe, so I'm gonna take a deep breath. Defensive mechanisms, intellectualizing your emotions worked so far, it seems. Mm, yeah. Mm. Yeah, but that's not the goal. I don't want to intellectualize more emotions. And yeah, afraid of success is used here to push someone forward. Do it or do you fear success? It sounds funnier in Spanish, I guess. Afraid of success is used to here to push someone forward. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this. I don't know how to like go over it again. Sure, I'm writing lyrics where I'm a black guy and I have black fatigue currently. So what's your favorite fruit? I don't know. Blueberry, mango. Fairy, check out Miss Helga concert in Moscow. When the wall fell. Oh shit. That does sound pretty cool. Maybe I will. Larry Bird. I don't know if these concert people just dumb or have vertical diarrhea. Verbal diarrhea. Yes, both. People do have verbal diarrhea. I noticed some things about people is a lot of the times people like to react too quickly. Like something will happen in their environment and they'll instantly react instead of thinking about it. See, I do the opposite thing. Something happens and I think about it so much that I get to the bottom of what it is uh, without adjusting anything. Um, so it's a good balance. Balance is good. Oh, I actually do like durian. Sorry, durian. Like, my favorite is yeah. I forgot about durian. I love durians. But like the typical fruit that you can get, mango and blueberry. But durians are the fucking name. But not everyone likes them. So you either love them or you hate them. Intellect is an important part of you. Just embrace it. It's cool. It's not like you're void of emotions, but opening up is not smart all the time. And in this world, you must be smart. True, but I feel like I have to like open up to some degree to be functional in the world. You know what I mean? I don't know, or just to have like, but something I've accepted too is like, I feel like I can't have that kind of standard relationships with people that everybody else has because I don't know, I just never did. Like the friends I had growing up, I only had like few real good friends. I feel like in all my life, I've only really had two entire existence. Like one from like the ages 10 to 11 or like 12. Probably like, yeah, like 10 to 12. And I got really sad when that ended because like it ended because she moved away. And that's so depressed because like it was such a small area I was living in. It was such a small school I went to, and everybody there sucked except for her. And I was just like, "Fuck me, I am I'm screwed. Like, what am I gonna do?" Anyways, um, so I was just alone in school by choice because everybody sucked. You shouldn't give up by being afraid of success. I'm not giving up. You're an empath, so you deserve success and happiness in your life. Yeah, but I'm not giving up. I just like want to find it now. I wish mixed race people looked like zebras instead of caramel. Well, Tom Cooks, you got the vitiligo people, so that's kind of, and they look like cows, so it's close enough. You know. Anyways, I feel like I actually have. See, this is a better stream. We were talking about. We actually discussed some thoughts. So I feel like I can move on productively. Um, Still haven't figured out why I'm afraid of my success fully, but that's okay. I feel like I feel like soon. I feel like just I know what I have to do. I do, but there's also things I don't know, and that's why I'm not doing them. So there are just things I'm not fully aware of. What happened? It actually didn't die. I don't know what happened. It just froze. Um, but my phone is at 20%, so to go. The plan was to go. И снова привет, привети. Um, Anyways, guys, it is time to end this stream. Sometimes I know when it's time, and this is definitely time. Yeah, the comments say so as well. So we'll do a proper outro. Thank you guys for coming and listening to me share my thoughts. I feel like this was productive. Um, I think I still will start doing this on a different channel because I feel like together, me and the other crazies can find some sort of solutions to this little mind war. Anyways, genuine asking why I'm afraid of success. Oh, um, that's a good question. I don't have the full answer. I'm scared. Because I don't know. It's for a lot of reasons. I don't think there's one particularly. Actually, I probably haven't thought about it like out loud to myself. I don't know, I'm not comfortable. Like, first of all, these group comments are comedy gold. Thankfully, Marco times them out before I even see them. Thank you, Marco, for doing that. But I think it's because yeah, because I haven't made peace with like my human side of the fact that I'm human. So I think that's part of it. Um, like fear of being seen by people. I don't know. That's one thing because I never have really had anybody I could trust from a young age. So I never. I don't know. It happened so long ago. So that's what I'm trying to. But I know that I can obviously get back in touch with this. I just need some more time in India. Need some more time in India. Which sounds so funny because like so many people think of India as this like crazy place. But there's so much magic in India that they don't know about. Anyways, I don't need to take care of me. Do you talk about these things with friends or any friends? I do, but they don't fucking get it. I mean, one friend that I talk to just gives me like I don't know, they try to give me like advice. My one friend tells me that I should be putting my skills to use, and I agree. It's just it's not as easy like I don't know, it's like it's not just something that needs to be done before that. Like I don't even put my skills to use like no, I can't like I mean this is I tell myself that I can't. I don't know. I convince myself that I like can't do something even though I know I totally can. It's weird. Do you want advice or sometimes to listen to? I no, I don't or someone to listen to. I don't want anybody to like give me advice really necessarily or just listen to me. I do want like these are just thoughts that I'm having. They're not necessarily thoughts that I fully identify with. They're just like probabilities, and what I'm looking for is for like people to share their thoughts on my thoughts, compare their thoughts with mine. But it's just that I'm not finding. Sometimes some people do this, but not everybody does. You draw in a very precise way. I love your drawing of Zhang, the reflected light. Well, thank you. I'll post that on my Instagram soon. The drawing. You wanted to go to India, and an Indian stole your passport. That's kind of funny. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was an Indian that stole my passport. I didn't see who did it, but probably, yeah, it probably was an Indian. There were a lot of them at the airport that day. Mm. But it's not like that's like going to Detroit and being like, oh shit, all of America sucks. Like, well, it's just that. I'm not going to those parts of India that suck. Look worried. I'm always that's my default. Um, well, if that makes you happy, not well, if that makes you happy. Not everyone wants to be extremely successful. For me, I have the money to eat favorite food, cover unforeseen medical expenses, and buy a few favorite things. It's not about money. That's not how I define. That's not how I define success to me. I define success to me as meeting my potential, like meeting my potential, whatever it is I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like actually reaching it. I'm afraid of that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I think it's time. I think it's time. I've been here for 75 minutes, so I think it's time for me to go. Uh, I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Friday for the weigh-in. So I'll see you there. Whenever that's happening, I'll double check. So yeah. So see you guys tomorrow, and have a good night. Спокойной ночи, as always. Спокойной ночи. tell us a bedtime story. That's all I can say. Spokojnej nocy, which means good night. Good night. Sleep tight. And I'll see you next day. Next night. Night fairy, get some sleep. Your eyes are red. Dang. Sometimes the weed gummy be hitting that way. Береги себя, постараюсь. Anyways, goodbye everyone. Like I made too. That's lovely because I do practice it. You I'll pick is John Jones. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys again, and yeah.